Let me know if this sounds like you. You plan to practice for a certain amount of time every day. Let's say 1 hour. Focus practice. But when it comes time to actually sit down and do the practice, to actually pick up your instrument and focus, it just seems like way too much work. Like you don't have enough mental power of will to even do it. To just place your fingers on a bit of wood and strike a couple strings. It just seems like the hardest thing in the world. And if you do manage to sit down and practice, the thought of entering like uncharted territory, like practicing this new scale, moving it up the neck, improvising instead of just going up and down, triad positions you've never learned, the diminished, it just seems like ridiculous. It's like, oh, I could never do that. No way. There's no way. And it just seems like too much. And you end up just reverting back to what you always do, which is play the same 4 songs that you've been playing for the past year over and over again, making minimal to little progress. And if this doesn't sound like you, it definitely sounds like me in the past. This is exactly what I used to do a lot, all the time, in fact. And I just want to tell you the way that I fix this, just my general energy levels throughout the day. The one simple reason why you have no energy throughout the day and these menial tasks just seem like mountains is because your diet is terrible. It's because you're eating these packaged foods with just additives and preservatives and seed oils and all this crap that's in it. Sunflower oil and bleached flour, and it's like, have you ever looked at a packet, like when you buy food at the supermarket and look at the back of the packet? It's actually frightening how you don't know anything that's in it. I challenge you to read the back of a packet of supermarket food and tell me what is actually in it. There's a reason why they use all these made up chemical names. It's because these things don't exist. We made them. And in trying to play God, we've literally destroyed our health. It's terrible. And this is what's holding this whole new generation of people down. And, the masculinity crisis is definitely in part due to this. These hard times, so much obesity and everything like that. It's because our diet is awful. And pretty much everything you find in a supermarket is basically poison. I can tell you right now, it's not good for you. And remember that simple adage that you used to get told in school? You are what you eat. And if you eat crap, you get crap output from your brain. You need to feed your brain with the necessary nutrients and things from this earth that we've been designed to eat for millennium. Millennium upon millennium, we've been eating this since the caveman days. And think about evolution. Like, we've not been eating from supermarkets. And there's a whole reason why there's so much depression, anxiety. People can't even look you in the eyes these days. They're terrified. Of what? Of themselves, of their internal reality. It's fucked. And, it's terrible. We've got to fight against this. And I just want to be one of the preachers, but one of the people just showing that, think about it. Think about it. If you look at the back of that packet, man, it's frightening. So, diet is the number one reason why you can't focus and you have no energy throughout the day. And basically, throughout the entire of this day, today, I've recently switched my diet to a really high calorie diet because I'm bulking. I'm trying to get big and muscular. And I've noticed that my brain power is just falling off a cliff. And I'm reminding myself of what I used to be like. And it's crazy. So I'm just going to let you know how I'm taking it back to basics and how you should do it as well. So essentially what worked for me and what is working for a lot of people online these days. And I think the health community is catching on now. People like Andrew Huberman, etc. Um, is an elimination diet. You need to get the things that are causing you pain and your internal, your stomach, your basically you've got this thing in your stomach called it's like your gut brain, gut microbiome. And to make that healthier, you need to stop putting this crap in there. And if you have a bad gut microbiome, your brain suffers. So what you can do is go on the elimination diet and find out what is causing you pain, basically. So you want to eliminate pretty much anything that's not from this planet. That's the start. So I'd say level one, just eliminate all things that don't occur naturally on this planet. So most things in a supermarket, pretty much everything that isn't fruit, vegetables, or meat, it's all out. If it's been made in a chemical plant, which Tesco have the food in there, trust me, it comes from a big factory plantation. It's frightening. And they just ground up all these things into mush and add all these chemicals, and that's what we're eating. It's terrifying. So if it isn't meat, vegetables, or, you can suss this out for yourself. It's basically called a whole food diet. That's the start. And you want to make sure that you eliminate seed oils. Get seed oils out of there. They will destroy your mind and many other facets of your health. Your fitness, everything is tanked when you eat seed oils. This is sunflower oil. This is palm oil. This is vegetable oils are no good. You want to have olive oil or avocado oil is good, or just use butter. And trust me, fat is good for you. If you have good sources of fat, natural sources of fat, it's so much better for you than eating this crap. Carbohydrates, all sugar must go. All of it. Your sweet drinks, you're adding it to your teas, your coffees, nah. Espresso or black coffee. This is how you take back control of your mind. And no one said it was going to be easy. If it was easy, we'd all be happy. We'd all be, dancing hand in hand. Like, I don't want to put it like that, but there's a reason. This basically gives you the competitive edge over other musicians and stuff like that. And I don't mean to say that as in like competing with other musicians, because that's unhealthy and it'll destroy your mental health. It's more, it gives you back the power that you should have, that you were given when you were born, and that has been robbed of you because of society and capitalism and greed, and the modern diet. So the next level is no carbs. So now you want to eliminate breads, rice, grains, everything like that. And when I went on this diet, it was like superhuman. It was ridiculous. Your mind is so sharp and all the fat on your body just disappears. Now, I want to just preface this and say I'm not a healthcare professional, but I'm just sharing what's worked for me. And if the healthcare professionals are fat doctors that can't even run a 5K, why are you taking health advice from them anyway? They aren't healthy, so why would you listen to them? Listen to people who you look at and you're like, wow, they're glowing. And I guarantee you they're eating food from this fucking planet. They're not eating crap from a supermarket. So this is all I really wanted to say for this video. I mean, it's basically just a rant because I've just like come back to reality and just went, why have you learned all this stuff for the past 3 years or whatever, my health journey? And now I'm reverting back to my old ways and I'm paying the price. My mind has fallen off a cliff. So I'm just going back to basics, doing what worked for me. And I just want to share this information because it will make you a greater creative. It will make you a better human being, essentially. You'll find everything easier. You'll have more energy. And it is difficult to take out sugar and stuff like that. It's very hard. But just day by day, eat more of the good stuff. Don't focus on eating less and less and less. Just swap out the bad stuff and eating more of the good stuff, because it's very hard to get fat on eating whole foods. Trust me, I'm trying. um, like, because I'm bulking, I have to eat so much, but it's like when you don't eat carbs and sugar and all this crap, it's very hard to actually get your calories up that high. And I've been suffering because I've been doing it the way society and most other people do it. And you'll notice that your energy just dies. So I know I'm going on a bit of a tangent now. So yeah, I just want to end the video like that. As always, you can join the Discord down below, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Take care.